What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Keri Hilson. It's been a while since I spoke about Keri Hilson. Last time I spoke about Keri Hilson was her dating woes, as far as being able to find a mate. And I don't know where she is personally, but what I do know is that she made some very idiotic comments about how she believed that Kelsey Harris, the friend of Meg Thee Stallion, she believed that she was paid off by Tory Lanez. And let me tell you why I think that this is absolutely ridiculous. Because one, I don't think that Kelsey and Tory Lanez had any contact leading up to the court case. I believe they may have had some contact right after the situation in 2020. But I don't think that there was a situation where Tory Lanez could have paid off Kelsey Harris. Right? And why would he need to pay her off if she's the one who did the deed? And according to the latest in the testimonies, there's really no way to tie Tory Lanez to the shooting, because according to the experts on it, his DNA was not found on the magazine. And it's looking less and less likely they're going to find any evidence to connect them. But a lot of these, believe, and I put out a post, right? And I was talking about how, responding to what Keri Hilson has said, I said, you have to be like a believe all women moron to think that Tory Lanez paid off Kelsey Harris. Kelsey Harris had her own score to settle with Meg Thee Stallion. And I don't think that Tory Lanez needs to bribe her. One, because he didn't do it. And two, Kelsey she has her own score to settle with Tory Lanez. But see, Tory Lanez is an easy target. Tory Lanez is an easy target because he's a man. He's a black man in this situation. And it's so easy to blame black men in these situations. That's why you have women like Keri Hilson who, hasn't had the best, relationships with men. Maybe she's feeling a little bitter. Maybe and again, she said some things before that I was like, okay, I can agree with that. But when it comes to this, I don't agree with that. A lot of these women who are siding with Meg Thee Stallion are a bunch of hurt women who want to believe that she is telling the truth, because all women tell the truth about all men. All right? That you don't want to look at the evidence. You don't want to look at the fact that Meg Thee Stallion's bodyguard went missing when he was supposed to, I believe he was supposed to testify, wasn't he? Or be in court, and he was somewhere else. That just shows you that the lengths that these people will go to get Tory Lanez on what they're trying to get him on. Meg Thee Stallion not only lied about the men that she slept with, but she lied about who was the one who pulled the trigger. She knows who it was. And now Partisan is upset. He's not going to court with her because he was lied to by her. This woman has lied to everybody. Women like Meg Thee Stallion, lying is easy to these people. And I would hope that Keri Hilson would have more common sense and to think that Tory Lanez is just actually paying, this woman off. That's not happening. That is not happening. But you see, you have to understand something, man. A lot of times with these people, they tend to think that men are the enemy. We are not your enemy. A lot of you women are your own worst enemy. That's why your life is where it is. Exactly where is it? Let's get into this. From Hot New Hip Hop. Keri Hilson believes Kelsey Harris was bribed by Tory Lanez. After Kelsey pled the fifth and was granted immunity, Keri Hilson thinks Meg's former BFF may have taken hush money. These days, just about everyone has something to say about the trial involving Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. This week, court proceedings kicked off with a bang as Megan and her former BFF, Kelsey Harris, took the stand. From the onset of the Harris testimony, she reportedly pled the fifth because she didn't want to incriminate herself. Prosecutors went on the record to state that anything Harris said during her testimony would not be used as information to file charges at a later date. After being granted immunity, Harris gave her side of the story. In July 2020, Harris, Megan, and Tory Lanez and Lanez's bodyguard were together when a shooting occurred. According to Harris, Megan and Tory argued at Kylie Jenner's house and were asked to leave. Harris confirmed that the argument continued when they got into Lanez's vehicle. She also told the court that it was ridiculous to suggest that she was the person who shot Meg. The Houston rapper has insisted for years and on the stand that Lanez shot at her upwards of 5 times as he told her to dance. Do y'all believe that? Megan previously accused Harris of taking a bribe from Lanez. She testified that Lanez offered her and Harris $1 million each to keep quiet. Harris denied she took any money. Conversations regarding why Harris pled the fifth have stormed the internet. People usually do this when they have some culpability in the crime, and Keri Hilson, like many others, believe Harris did indeed take money from Lanez. It's given she took money. Tory Lanez allegedly offered Megan to keep quiet, Hilson wrote in the Hollywood Unlocked comment section. And they reposted it. Hey, yo, man, they're not shit for this, man. It's giving she took the money. Tory allegedly offered Meg to keep quiet. I know she and Megan fell out, but after reading her testimony transcripts, it was obvious and strange that she didn't even want to defend herself from the defense's implications. Is given guilty of betrayal and hush money to me. She can read through that. Meanwhile, court reporters have been taking to social media with real-time updates about the trial. While Harris' testimony supports Meg's account of Lanez allegedly shooting the rapper, there are several places where their stories don't align. Listen, once again, people, if she took hush money, she would not only have pled the fifth in regards to getting to the part of her testimony where it could implicate her, she would have made it seem more like more obvious, I would say, right? But there was really no way to make this obvious. She showed up to court and she pled the fifth because she's guilty. She's guilty. What would she have to lie? You're in the court of law. Now she has immunity. They can't come after her again, but what reason would she have to lie? Why would she want to protect Tory Lanez? Like, seriously, I think people really want to believe that Tory did it. People like Keri Hilson want to believe that Tory Lanez did it because it fits the narrative. Why would he shoot at her 5 times? Do people really not take the time to really think? Why would he shoot at her 5 times? Do anybody want to speak on that? Do anybody want to actually have that conversation? Remember, it was Kelsey and Megan fighting. Tory wasn't upset or fighting anybody. Now, they're saying that, well, he was mad at Kelsey, but he didn't shoot at Kelsey. He shot at Meg 5 times. And you have witnesses who also say otherwise. The neighbors, the people that was in that particular neighborhood. That, you know, you gotta look at the evidence. You gotta look at the evidence. It's a lot of he say, she say, but the evidence is there. Why would Kelsey go to court and lie? Like, why? To protect Tory Lanez, a guy that she no longer affiliates herself with. Right? Wouldn't she go to court, tell the truth, and leave? Isn't she a woman too? Isn't she a woman that was hurt by Tory, right? Put hands on her too, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't shoot at Kelsey, he shot at Megan. Did he put hands on Megan? I don't see that. I believe Kelsey and Meg got into a fight, and then Kelsey reached for that weapon. Y'all got to understand something about women. Women are extremely impulsive, and they will black out, and they will do something. They will do things purely out of emotion. They will act out purely out of emotion. And that's exactly what happened with Kelsey. She acted out in emotion. She got emotional, and she reached for that weapon. I don't even think Tory Lanez had a weapon on him. They were all in swimwear. This is a case of two friends and one feeling jaded by the other and got tired. She got fed up and she wanted to get some get back. And they were fighting each other. But you see women like Keri Hilson, they're going to say those women wouldn't lie. Why would those women lie? Because they know they had the Meg Thee Stallion testimony. They'll say, well, Meg Thee Stallion was very convincing. How? You know, she just went up there and, you know, did her best acting job. Do I believe there could have been a fight over the weapon? It could have been. It could have been Tory Lanez wrestling the weapon away because he realized, what did you just do? And went and tried to snatch it out of her hand. And that could have caused an altercation between those two. But I don't think Tory was that angry where he's out here, you know. But again, he's known to get emotional too. But I don't think that this guy would be that emotional. You know, women do things and believe they can get away with it. They will do things and be like, oh, I'm a female, I'll get away with that. I would not doubt Kelsey reached for that weapon and shot it. Out of emotion. Out of, I'm fed up with you. That's a very drastic thing to do just from a simple argument. Very drastic thing to do. And I believe everybody in the situation aren't telling 100% of everything. And yes, that includes Meg Thee Stallion. I don't think she's being 100%. I do believe she's leaving things out because the narrative already is Tory Lanez is the guy that we need to blame this on. I think Keri Hilson represents the believe all women. I think she represents the fact that, you know, why would this woman lie? Well, women lie all the time. Lying is the second nature of women. They do it all the time. They do nothing but lie. When the last time they told the truth? Only time they tell the truth is if, you know, everybody knows and they can't lie about it. Like if they do something in front of a bunch of people, they can't lie then. Or maybe they'll try. Maybe they'll try. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all next one.